Hi everyone, it's Cindy, and I'm here with the flip through with this Halloween journal. I kind of did a haunted house theme, sort of, but it's probably more of a trick-or-treat theme too. So anyway, like this book, it's one I had when I was, elementary age. So it's always been fun, something fun, and I found one at Goodwill and decided to make a haunted house journal out of it because it's got that great house picture on it, and then it also has great illustrations. You'll see those. Great as far as for a haunted house book. I put this candy cane fabric on the spine, made the spine, I think it's 2 inches. That's my standard spine. It might be a little wider. I cannot see with this ruler. How come it's always the worst ruler and the worst scissors that stay handy? Let's see. Goodness, it's 2.5. 2.5 inches. I guess I knew I was going to chunk it up, and there's the back. I didn't do anything to it because I love the illustration. I did put this paperclip spider on there. It's one of those plastic rings, you get in Halloween. I tried to make a paperclip out of him, and I had to hot glue it on, so it was too thick for the pages, but I thought I might work on the cover. It's going to come off, though, so you might want to put it on the closure. But anyway, we're including that little spider there. Kind of have a thing going lately about spiders, with Charlotte Web and this, and I can't get him back on there now. You gotta watch out for all his legs. There he goes. Okay, close it with the hair tie and post closure, and of course, like I said before, if it gets thick, because this thing is already, look at it, it's a chunky monkey. You can always add an extra hair tie and make it, if it gets wider. So on the end here, on the strings, I just added buttons, and when I was looking for buttons, I found these little, I think they're called pony beads. And I thought they kind of remind me of bones, and so I added those because they're in Halloween colors. And I guess I was thinking they remind me of bones because I have one of these leg bone ink pens that I'm including with the journal, so just had that in my mind. So anyway, I've got a pile of stuff over here because I know I have envelopes that are empty, so we'll add stuff to them as we go. Okay, it measures 8 1/4 by 5 1/4, in case I didn't say that, and has 168 pages. I could not stop putting papers in it, and it just, got big. So anyway, got a little bit of lace on it. I didn't want a whole lot because, Halloween haunted houses aren't really, you don't think lace, but they have some. Okay, the fabric goes inside. You can see this is the napkin that I put on book page. A couple of layers of it to thicken it up. I made a tuck out of it, and there's a stamp there of a spider web. We got a lot of spider webs on this tag, plus these are rub-ons of the jack-o'-lanterns, and you can write on the back. I had a sheet of these designs that had a website printed on it. It said hauntmyhouse.com, and I'm not sure. I don't know, just something I printed out and put in the stash of Halloween things. And, I made it a pocket. Oh, look at that. Okay. See, that's why I always have little things handy, because I forget what I do. But anyway, I'm pretty sure it's okay to use it in journals I sell, because I wouldn't have printed it and kept it, because I don't want to ever have to mix, if I mix things up, I don't want to have to worry about it. So I'm pretty sure I can use it. If not, then here's your free gift. This is a tag I got somewhere, and it's chalkboard, and that is written on there with one of those, I've got it right here, I can grab it, chalk writers, and I got that, I don't know, Dollar Tree, somewhere like that. So anyway, that will come off. You have to get it kind of like a little damp cloth or something, and you can wipe that off, and you can write other sentiments. So we'll tuck that there. Okay, this is just something I cut from a book, so I just glued it on there as a border. Here's one of the illustrations from the original book, and you can see they're just dark and just shadowy, so they make great images for a haunted house book. This side, I have a little tuck made out of a cupcake holder that I ironed flat and put on some little cardstock to stiffen it up. And this is one of those cheater tags. If you've seen any of my Christmas videos, I go to Dollar Tree and Dollar General and pick up their little tags that are seasonal. And here's one I got last year. And it just makes a great tag for a journal. And I used a digital kit in this book it was from My Porch Prints. I actually used 2. I think it was Haunted House was one of them. And I'm not sure what the I bought an extra one of just journaling cards, and I'm not sure what it's called, but it's not hard to find them. If you go to My Porch Prints on Etsy, you'll definitely look for the haunted house stuff. You'll find them. And this is one of the sheets from that kit. Just added some lace to it, and this was a sticker I had, and that wants to catch there, so we'll try to poke it down. So that's just a sticker I had, and here is a paper clip I made out of, you know, those foam shapes you can get for different holidays. I just took I had a punch that punched out this black shape, and then I just made a paper clip out of it. So I have a couple of those in the book, and then I have some of those for sale. I made them last year, and I put them in a really cute bag. It's kind of like a brown paper bag, but it's got grub or something on there, Halloween themed on it. So that comes with it. You can check that out on my Etsy shop, which will be listed below because I'll be selling this book there. This is cut from a book. You'll see this several times. All the borders of the pages in that book had this ziggity-zag design, whatever you want to call it. You know, kind of, to me, it represented like the teeth, you know, on a pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern. So I cut all those out, and I have a stash of them. So I just glued some on the edges of some of the pages. All right. This is a page from a book about spooky prisons. Here's one of the envelopes that I don't have anything in. I found a perfect colored paper clip. Can you believe it? For this, I don't know what you call that, orangey tannish color. Anyway, this is a envelope made out of book page and fabric, and it's just been stitched on there. I have one or two sets of these left for sale in my Etsy shop. I have some that are not Halloween themed, and then I have some that are Halloween themed for sale there. So anyway, I'm just going to add, see if this will fit in there. She's might. It's too big. Okay, we'll just put one of these from the digital kit, My Porch Prints. Just one of the journaling cards. So I'll put that in there, and then we'll put this back on here. And I'll find my perfect paper clip color. Then I have another one of those journaling cards. We'll just tuck it underneath there. Okay, this paper I printed from pixelscrappers.com. You have to log in, and then they let you download 5 free things a day, and I just went looking for Halloween paper, so I printed some of those out. And on the back side here, we have one of the cards from the My Porch Prints set, and then I just put some lace here on a strip of paper that you cut off of a sheet of scrapbook paper. This is a journaling card made from an image that I cut up from somewhere. Some bats flying, and it's on an old book page, so you can write on the back. This is just from a garden journal. I put a little tab on it. This is another illustration from the book. This lady's the one that was on the back of the book. So anyway, creepy, shadowy looking pages. I put a pocket here that is 2 layers actually, a book page, and I just stuffed it full of a bunch of the cards from the kit. Added this spider web that I got somewhere, a whole package of them. I added a label. I think if you've seen, maybe by this time you've seen the other video where these are labels that you replace the label on, like if you're having a party and you've got bottles of whatever you're drinking, you can put this over the label so it looks more like a Halloween thing that you're drinking. So anyway, this is a Rolodex card. I just put the rest of that border sticker on there and just popped it in here. And then I've got some ribbon here decorating this pocket. And then this is a sticker. So, okay, put those back in there. This is a page from, I don't know, something that had the little tabs on there. So there's O. This is a print from Pixel Scrappers. This is another one of those haunting your house things, and it was a scroll, so I just put it on there like a belly band, and then put one of the journaling cards in there, and then I was going to do a spider stamp. That's got a bad spot there, so I was going to stamp a spider, so I'll try to remember to do that. Stick a reminder up there. This is a page from a planner or something. I just inked it up and glued it on top of this page from this vintage shorthand book, and then I stamped that bottle of poison on there. This is a Halloween treat bag. Just glued it on, and then I made this tag out of just scraps and a stamp. This is a Tim Holtz stamp, and of course you can write on the back of that. This is a page from an old children's reader, and it had kind of fall themes. You'll see it more on the other side. I think it's got leaves and they're raking them. The Halloween book is the book I got a bunch of stuff from, and that's where I got those borders that I used as well. And I just used those pages in the center of the signature because they'll have, like this just got the title information, but some of the other ones will have different projects you can do. This is the other side of that children's book page, and you can see the fall leaves there. If it's on frame, you can. This is from the My Porch Print kit, and so is this. This right here, this mesh, we bought a umbrella for our patio table, and it came in a black mesh bag. So I just thought perfect for decorating behind something, so I included that here. And then this is just an old recipe card I got from somewhere, and it's orange, so I just included it. This is a origami envelope that Pam from the Paper Outpost showed how to make. And basically you glue it on your page, and then you can unfold it. And you've got all this writing space. And then you have to fold it back up. And, oops, I had it right the first time. And then it just makes an envelope again. And I made mine out of origami paper, but they can be made out of thinner scrapbook paper. This is a slow stitched, just a patch with different fabrics on there. I don't know if you can see the stitching or not. Kind of blends in. I cut this from the cover, I think, of that book I just showed you, the Halloween book, and I just made it, glued it on here as a tuck, and this is from the kit. Just make sure everything folds back nicely. Okay, we're on the back side of the signature, so you'll see the same pages. Okay, this is a pocket made out of an envelope that I just folded it up. And then I did a little decorating on it, some scrapbook paper, and this is a napkin, and then a little fabric cluster, and just put some tags behind it. So I made it into a tuck, and this is from the kit. So there were tags and envelopes and journaling cards, plus the pages. This is one of those I got from not Goodwill, Dollar General. I found somewhere a thing, I don't know if it had all these different pieces that looked like this attached, and when you folded them up, it made like a triangular box. Okay, there we go. So I just cut it up and thought these make cute little journaling cards with different shapes, and just glue some ribbon on there, and then you can write on the back. So I just include that here. Another image from the book. I gotta hurry up, we'll be here all day. This is a pocket made out of book page and some scraps, and then I just got some things from the kit put in there. And on the other side, it folds over. I think I just hit the camera, sorry. Folds over, and same thing on this side. And just a guest check, decorated with different items. This was a sticker I got at Goodwill, and I just put it on some cardstock and made a journaling card out of it. It's another one of those borders. This is a coaster that I took a lot of the cardboard off the back so it wouldn't be so thick. Made a tuck out of it. Here is just a notepad out of scraps of paper with some fabric stapled on the top. This is a really massive book. We're going to be here all day. Get comfortable. Book page pocket with a rub-on and a stamp on it, and then this is from the kit, and then there's another sticker up there. I made this, I did not make this library pocket. This is an original library pocket from a book, and here's the date due stamp and the sign out card from it as well. And I don't know what the dates are on there, it doesn't have the year. Anyway, just a spooky picture on the front and a stamped spider web. Second signature. This is from that Haunt Your House page I had printed, and this is from my I'm not sure if it's in my digital kit or not, because I tried doing some things and printed things out, so this was left over from it, so I'm not sure. But Spooky is from the kit, and I just put a brad to attach them. But that old magazine ads is in my Etsy shop. This is from My Porch Prints. That's the title page of the book. I found this crow or raven picture, and I thought he makes a great tuck, so I put him on some black cardstock, and put one of the Dollar General tags in there. And this is an envelope from the kit, and I didn't glue any of the envelopes shut. I just kept the shape so that you can write it in there. Then if you want to make it secret, you can just glue it all together. So, and then this is cut from that Halloween book. A groaning, grumbling ghost. Just stickers. This page was printed from Pixel Scrappers, and there's some lace on it. What are we hiding here? This is a envelope. You can see there the business envelope behind. I just put different scraps around it, and the picture, I have a guest check with some bats on there, and that just shows through the window. If I can get it back in. Okay, and ledger page with lace. This is a folded up cone. It's supposed to be for candy, and I just flatten it and make it into a pocket. And I got a spider web and spider and a sticker, and this is another part of that candy box. Original book page. This is an envelope made out of book page, and I've just clustered, used a lot of different collage things on it. And one on the front. This is from the kit, bingo card, and just made a collage of things there. This is another one of those origami pockets I showed you earlier that folds out, so we don't have to go into all that again. And then this is just a faux stamp I have of a skeleton. It's on this scrapbook paper. This was a blingy sticker I had in my stash, so I added it. Why not? And this was a pocket I made a long time ago. It had the black, and then this is like from a pattern instruction page, so I just included this. And I had that picture from a book. I thought that makes a great haunted house. And then inside this pocket, I just had an index tab, had a T on it and a ghost. And behind it, I've got a woven book page, and I just put that sticker on there. I debated about putting anything on there, but I'm not sure. So I'll just put it in there. Okay, just some journaling space made from like a legal pad page. It's a piece of tracing paper with a border on it. This is one of those stickers that goes on the bottles that I got. And it's just take it off and cover up your drink label with it. And I just made a tuck out of it. And then I just had a collaged card here. Put the word caution that I stamped, and I found this picture in a Reader's Digest book. I get a lot of my pictures from there because they're kind of creepy looking. So he looks kind of creepy. See, here's another one from my Reader's Digest too. I put the word creepy on that one. Just collaged behind him. This pocket is made from a slow stitch patch. I just glued onto some cardstock. I don't know if you can see the stitching or not. We have another envelope here that I made just like the other one. It's book page with Halloween fabric sewn onto it, and I'll just put one of these in cards from the kit there. And oops, losing my paper clip. There we go. I keep hitting the thing. Okay, and tuck that there. Here's the Halloween book page in the center, and it tells how to make a skeleton thing from a paper plate. So that's fun to look at. Border, another border sticker, a side tuck pocket made out of book page, and I found that image of that x-ray somewhere. I thought that's good. And then a spider web. This is just some scraps cut off from the pages that I folded and inked up, and just used this pumpkin to close it with. Got a piece of tracing paper here. Here's another envelope I made. I had an orange one in my stash, so that's perfect. So I just put different elements on there to collage it up, some napkin and some of that mesh. And just made it kind of spooky, and I think I can fit her in there. Okay, now look at her. Is she not great for Halloween? Book. She came out of a sewing book, because on the back of her you can see the patterns and stuff. So I thought, that hairstyle was great at one time, but does she not look like the Frankenstein's bride? So anyway, don't tell anybody. I hope you're not related to her, but anyway, so I had to include her. All right, so there's the other side of the envelope, and this was just something I kept probably from that Halloween book. They just decorated the pumpkin. He's kind of scary looking. Here's a sticker. I had a whole sticker pad I got at Goodwill, and I just put it on some card stock to make it into a journaling card. This is from that Haunt Your House thing, and I just put a haunted house behind it. It's a foam sticker I just had in my stash, and I just added it to this journaling card. It's on a sheet, a recipe sheet I have that's printed. It was like a recipe book. Probably hit the camera again. That I just thought the page colors worked great. Here's another slow stitch patch. I did a bunch of them one night. And this is cut from the book, and it makes a great little tuck, and that's from Dollar General. And this is from the kit again, and I didn't glue it, so that you put your secret writing in there and then glue it shut. This is from Reader's Digest page. It's in a cemetery, and they look frightened. What's scaring them? It looks like maybe, I don't know, who knows. Anyway, I just made it into a flip so you can write there. And then there's a collage behind it, and you have a little writing space there too. This ticket came from the kit. You'll see more of those later. That's from the book. Book page pocket. And one of these days I'll remember how I made it. So these tags came from the kit, and this ticket came from the kit. And those, I just had those stickers. That's a stamp I have. Okay. This time I made the Fussy Cut patch into a little flip. This is from the My Porch Prints kit. This is just some ribbon I have that makes a great pocket. That's from the kit. So we're doing spider themes on this page. And there's Happy Halloween and this journaling card. That picture of the spider came from the Charlotte's Web book. So that's actually Charlotte. And my page is ripping a little bit, so I will repair that with some washi tape. So I've got two things I got to do. I'll remind myself of that, but I'll remember. Okay, back of the signature. So we're at the next signature, the third one. That picture that house again from the book page. I can't talk. It was a book page with that castle on it. It looks like an old house. This is Drum on the Stairs. That makes a great pocket with stickers and collage. And there's another recipe card. Haunted house book. Okay, another collage with some fabric and a stamp. And this makes a little journaling spot. Paper from Pixel Scrappers. Here's another fussy cut, not fussy cut, slow stitched patch, and then that little pumpkin, not pumpkin, good grief, I'm losing my mind. It's been a long video. Ghost, he is another one of the paper clips, and like I said, I have some for sale on my Etsy shop. So anyway, there he is. This is my porch print paper and lace on it. It's an old book page. It was yellow, so I included it. I just made a pocket out of book page and put a sticker on it, and then just decorated this tag. It's typing paper. This page is from My Porch Prints, and another one of those coasters made into a tuck. Dollar General. Oh, I hit the thing again. I'm standing up, so I keep hitting the camera. That's from the kit. This is from Pixel Scrappers. Another sticker border, and I have another one of those candy cone pockets in here with just all sorts of things decorating it. And this is from the kit, and so is this. Another one of those origami pockets, and I put Keep Away, Sinister Spirits on there. That I showed the envelope earlier. They had the pocket cut out, and this is the other end of it. So I just collaged on it, and then I have another collaged tag. The book that this old house was in, every chapter had a picture of that house. And then some of the chapter headings were great, like this is a Mad Tea Party, so of course I kept that. All right, we have a bridge card that I just put some stickers on, a card or score sheet. And this is another fabric pocket, book page and fabric and stitched, and I put a little decoration on the front. And I have one more, if I can grab it, little tag to put in there. Flip it back. This is a thick book, a lot of pages, a lot of stuff in it. I just went crazy because I'm like, I'm tired of storing all this stuff, so I'm using it up. So we're at the center of the signature. Papers repeat, and this is just another slow stitch patch. I've got scraps of paper on. There we go. And here is a book page pocket that it's different pages folded up, so you actually have 4 pockets. So here's one here, and then you got one here. Maybe let's just start at the back. You got one there, and one here. I'll put a ticket in there. Oh, let's put the poison in there. It's thicker. And then one here, and then one here in the front. So anyway, a lot of different pockets. And I found this trick or treat in a bunch of my old scrapbooking stuff, so I just put it on there sideways because it was too wide. And I have a Dollar General tag and one from the kit. This is another one of those pages from the Reader's Digest that looks creepy. You got it's nighttime scene with the old house and the tree, and then you got the lightning coming down. So I just made a flip out of it so you can write on it. Here is another slow stitched patch. I don't know what you call them besides patches. That's what I call them. And I just made it to a belly band. So we got a card from the kit behind it. And this is another belly band as well. It's a coin envelope that you make by folding pages into thirds, and then you fold the page up. And you got a pocket there, and then a pocket here. And this got another one of those, keep hitting the thing, parts of that candy bag, or box, not bag. Okay, we're getting close to the end. Here's a page I made from image from a book, so I just added some collage to it and stitched around it and added 2 cards from the kit. The kit had a lot of cards, and that's good because I have a lot of pockets. Another, this flips out, another pocket made out of a napkin. The napkin has 2 squares, that one and the one from the front. Yeah, the elixir one. So anyway, spider cider, and I just made a tag that kind of goes along with it. This was from that Haunt Your House, so I just made it into a little tuck, and we have writing here, so I put the little tuck up there where the writing, no, we have places to write down here. I put the tuck up high where the writing was, and then just made a little tag. Oh, I forgot to put something there. Do I have anything left? Yes. Well, hang on. I had this spider web. He's not been inked, but he goes in this haunted house wine pocket. We'll just put him in there. Okay, at the back here, I had this sack that I decorated, and I've got these things in the front. And then I have several things in the bag, just leftover pieces from the kit. And I'm going to put this ink pen in there. I showed you earlier. It's made out of the leg bone. Put that in there so you got your pen. And then this is the spine of the original book, Ghost of Windy Hill. I just took a book page, basically folded it in half. Pam at the Paper Outpost had this idea. So you make like a bookmark that's also you can write on it. So it's page folded in half and then in half again. I put the spine on the front, and then you have places to write inside and on the back. So that's the bookmark for this book. Okay, and I had these left over. I'll put them in the bag, and there's a spider. I told you we'd fall out. I'll probably put him in the bag too. Anyway, it's a Chunky Monkey. It's going to be for sale on my Etsy shop. I'm going to go in and finish those few things I mentioned, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for sticking with me. Bye.